pass you over to Mr. Ray.
Thank Chris so much for his very kind words and for welcoming me to your family. It means a lot, and very kind words. Thanks as well. First thing I'd hear is, well, we finally did it. So you'll be aware, it has been a bit of time in the making. But yes, we're finally here, and I'd like to thank on behalf of my amazing bride, and thank you all for coming. It means so much for you all to be here. So, Catherine Mary Brown, would like to walk forward. For those who don't know, Kate is actually Catherine. So what I thought I'd do is, for those who don't actually know how we first met, I would go through our first meeting. The first time we actually did meet was in the ship, which is where we'll go later, on the bus rides later. There's a different story today, but official date was on October 1st, 2005. And me being the proud male was like, I'll organise the first date. So having spoken to Kate for a while on the phone, 24 hours, 25, I decided in case the conversation didn't go well, that we would go to London. So we remained in Camden. And we now go to Regent's Park, went to London Zoo, and lots of animals around and everything, so conversation long. But on a serious ride, shouldn't have worried, as soon as we did meet, it was as we've known each other for many, many years. One thing that's been very, very strong in 5 years, or 6 years, so the second talking now, was for the laughs and the continual love, and I would just like to take this moment, even though it's making speech, to say how amazing you did today. For those of you who thought I didn't turn around early enough, as in Kate and then Brown, who was telling me very subtly turn around. Because I had my glasses, I didn't want to turn around too early, so I couldn't see Kate in all her magnificent glory. So yes, so I go back to what's actually supposed to be being said on my speech. So the build up to the day was 24 hours talking on the phone. Similar very much to Gavin Stacey. Which Kate does like very much. And one of the main things that I didn't realise, meeting Kate, I wasn't nervous at all, Kate was very nervous. The only time I was nervous was at the time standing at Liverpool Street Station, in Kate's phone, and said, oh, I can see you. And I can see Kate, so suddenly flashback to July 29th, thinking, again, eyesight is a good speech, by the sounds of it. So the first thing you meet, okay, what shall I do? Shall I go for the gentle, subtle peck on the cheek? Shall I be continental? Or what shall I do? That's why I'm impressed. But Kate went straight in for a full snog. As much as this is smashing and happy days, maybe we could get on the tube of the environment. But on a serious note, the moment I knew that Kate would be a very special, amazing person, we were walking through Regent's Park. Having been to the zoo, shared with Chris on the bench. All things that look like a treatment for the first day. me and Kate grabbed hands and just ran down and started kicking leaves and just laughing, joking. And at that point I thought, this is all very special. At that point I didn't realise that 6 years later I'd be standing here in front of all these people celebrating our marriage. So I'd just like to say about your stunning eyes. How you always say you can tell when someone's smiling very truly through their eyes. And that's an amazing smile you do have. Today you also do smile through your eyes. Having kicked all of these, Kate said she went over for another pint. So that point, yes. That's real happy days. So anyway, to Mark and Chris, so I'll say thank you very much for all your help today. Where's Margaret? And thank you very much as well for collecting all the glasses. All the glasses we're drinking today, collected over a year or two. Yeah. Slowly but surely, and Peter Molly. Peter Molly and Simon as well, those got the glasses, so thank you very much. Thank you very much. And to Mum and Dad, thank you very much for all your support throughout my life, the amazing parents, and love you both very much. And actually Mum was the one who did set me up outside church. I was holding it all together all very well. Mum went over and had a little chat. That's what to do. Thank you very much, Greg. And for all your help with the wedding as well. The flowers on all the tables as well. That was Mum and Kate yesterday. Visiting collecting all the flowers and sorted out, so thank you very much. There's some other thank yous as well to Simon, the usher at the back. Sadly, Dave couldn't be with us today, Kate's older brother, so Simon stepped up and was a double usher. So, worked double his hard, so thank you very much for that. The amazing bouquet and the buttonholes, the Bex here. Would you like to stand up, Bex? Kate, please give some food. Yes, thank you very much. I don't actually get to get any of the food, but I'm sure it tastes amazing. Very much. Neely? As much as... Oh, no, no, there's that. As much as the vicar was trying to make Neil the professional photographer, instructing him in what position to stand and everything, although I kept saying, no, Neil is here as a guest, he's just helping us out. So I was just making sure he wasn't here quite as much. I look around the floor. But thank you very much. And the Stag 2 participants. There was probably 3 or 4 Stag 2s, organised, reorganised, unorganised, cancelled, planned, all within the same day. And the actual activity at one point was going to be, we'd go from the Alex back home to get changed to go out, and that would be the Stag activity. As it happens, we went out in the same clothes and didn't do that. So we'll just spend the day in the pub. But it was an amazing day, and we went to Richmond, multiple beers, and it was all really good. So, yes, we're on to number 4. Thank you very much for the Velveteen speech. Being paid to... Say rabbit? Oh, Velveteen rabbit speech. Being paid, do you know what it means in terms of there's been a few questions about it? As well. Oh, please send me that. Thank you very much for your reading as well. So now, when I cut the groom, and the groom to do the speech, is to thank the bridesmaids. I do have to say, I did write a few jokes down, but along the lines of Fran looks lovely, every day this got better. I wasn't going to say that. Actually, and Fran, thank you very much for your help. But I'm sure it was a manic morning at some points. Especially with me opposite where Kate's having a hair done. And Pete frantically pulling the curtain, not realising the curtain hole was in front. Anyway, so I would like to propose a toast. Lost my glass again. But I also have another thank you for Phil for lending me his glass. To the bridesmaids. The final thank you I've got here is to Jason. Where's Jace? Can't see his jacket. Jace. To Jace and Pete, just a combined thank you. This morning I had the task of setting the hall up here today. Jace and Pete, while I was running around trying to make the stereo to work and driving backwards and forwards to home, actually I think Jason and Pete did most of the setup. So thank you very much for that. And also to Jason for being the designated driver. Yes. Not anymore. That is how obvious in the church yard you have to move it. We can push it all together. One other toast I would like to make is to a particular dear absent friend and those who can't make it here today. So I'd like to make a toast to absent friends. I did have on my speech braces, but spare. So, to Peter. Allegedly the best man. But no, your organisation and keeping me calm today when suddenly I'd pipe up with what are we going to do with 13 metres of bunting. At 6:30 this morning, he played a role. I'm sure he said bunting here and outside. Thank you very much for your support over the last few days and for organising this and doing. We have jokes about the organising, but it was a great thing. One thing you will find about Pete if he turns his head that way is he does have a slight scar. And that was involved, I think it was outside KFC, or somewhere in Wimbledon and a pavement on the stag do. Pete has basically 3 shoes apparently. Nothing to do with the 10 hours of drinking. Pirouetted. Pirouetted, yeah. Anyway. Wasn't ballerina, more just lump. And cracked his head on the pavement. We got back to our flat and it was a perfect golf ball size. So peas and everything else out of the freezer came out, the floor. Missed Pete's head. But the one thing is he is still suffering from a little bit of memory loss because of that. So some of the stories he has might not be